Good morning, happy Saturday. What it do? It is like 10:30 in the morning and it's 90 degrees. Y'all already know I'm about to go into hibernation. I cannot. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me tell you something. I'm on here and I'm just, on the streets or whatever. And I want to say this, that some of the roasters shouldn't be roasting. I think some mirrors are broken. Some water is not working. Some combs are lost. Because what the fuck is going on out here in these streets? Oh my God. Like, what in the world? To Jesus. What y'all doing? How y'all doing today? So let me tell y'all something. The Karma bus showed up yesterday and showed out. Remember we talked about Karma yesterday? Well, she came through, and she came through hard, strong, and fast. She came through on a negative, and she came through on a positive. On the positive side, so yesterday my daughter was on her way home from school. Some white lady cut across and ripped her bumper off her car. And then when they pulled over, the lady gets out her car, calling her all kind of bitches. Luckily, by the grace of God, because y'all know I don't mind my business, I always look out for other people. So a girl saw the accident, she pulled over, and then the lady was popping off. So this is my daughter, so she popping off too about sizing this big bitch up on how she gonna take her down. And I'm gonna tell you little lady something, make sure y'all carry something all the time, because when my daughter called me, I was like, wait, what? I'm on my way, but I'm 45 minutes out. So I was like, you got your taser and shit? So she had her taser on her and everything. But luckily, a lot of people stopped. Some older people, my old couple, she said an old black couple stopped, and it was like, are you all right? But another old black lady got out and waited with her because this lady was acting a fool. Then like two carloads of young men stopped and waited with her too, because the lady was acting crazy. And my daughter was like, I'm just sizing her ass up because I'm going to rip her from the top of her head to the ground. Okay? And yes, I taught her well. Defend yourself. But you shouldn't have to do that on the road. And this lady was going, a little crazy there. And I'm going to report that bitch to her insurance company as well, because that was uncalled for. Because I told my daughter, I said, hang up and record this bitch right now. We're going to have two phones, or a recording device in your cell phone, or just even if you have a cell phone with no service on it, keep it charged, keep it in your car, because it will still record. Because these people are crazy, all right? But I thank all the people who stopped and assisted and who did not allow anything to go down. And I appreciate that. So no sooner than I get home, pull into the driveway, my son pulls up. And he got a damn knot on his head, looking like he ran into Chad Ochocinco. Okay? He looking like Evelyn Lozada out in these streets with a fucking knot on his head. But that's what the fuck he gets, okay? And I mean that. Because he been popping mad shit. If anybody got any kids, 13 going on 14, you know what I'm talking about. They know it all. Can't tell them shit. Got all the answers. Okay. They tell you how you need to parent and what you need to be doing. So, okay. So the other night I said, all right, I'm good. So, and I realized immediately was once you let the universe have it, the universe take care of things immediately. So he had the knot and he had some scrapes on like his arm and shit. Then he was like, are you gonna clean my bruises? No. I said, what about all that shit you was popping? No. Here's the supplies. Make it happen. Okay? Nah, don't talk shit to me. Because I get tired of people. I'm a Virgo. Y'all gotta be careful playing with that Virgos. I'm telling you, we are nice. We will cuss you out, but we are kind-hearted people. And we are forgiving people. And we kind of like, we let shit slide. But the problem is that once the switch go off, there's no turning back. It's hard to pull me back in. Once I say fuck you, and y'all know, it is what it is. Because if you telling me fuck you, then my response to you is going to be definitely fuck you. I can't beg a person. You can't make people change. You have to show them better than you can tell them. And that applies to everybody. Your man, your dog, your kids. And I'm telling you, some good pointers for kids. You ever watch The Dog Whisperer? All the rules from The Dog Whisperer apply to children. Trust me. You don't believe me? Watch that shit today. You'll be like, yeah, you right about that shit. Yep. Children and dogs have a lot in common. Children, dogs, and unruly ass people. Same rules apply. Boundaries are required. All right, another thing, guys. So y'all know my little neighbor, the little guy. Well, y'all don't know this, but the other morning, one of the little boys, it was early. He was outside. I was like, what are you doing out here? But it wasn't that early. It was just early to me, but it was like 11. So I can tell when kids look hungry or something. So I was like, you want a snack? So I gave him some snack. I sent him on his way. Cool. So this morning when I came back, because I had to drive my daughter to school this morning. Oh, God. Okay. So when I'm pulling in, I see him ride his bike in the street. Mind y'all, it's like 10 something. So I told him, I said, if you're going to ride in the street, you need to ride on the next block. This block is busy. You're going to get hit. So I pull in my garage. So I'm sitting there and something told me not to put it down. So I see him in the rearview mirror just kind of hanging out. So when I get out, he asked where my son was. And I'm like, oh, he's, you know, I don't know. We getting ready to go to the barbershop, whatever. So he said he was hungry. And so first of all, I'm really not sure where this little boy came from. Do I know this little boy? I know the brothers. Maybe I haven't seen him. But the troubling part for me is that the other little brother is always clean and neat. But this little boy is unkept. I told y'all it's 90-something degrees at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. And this little boy got on jeans, a little raggedy shirt. And I said to the little boy, I said, hey, when I see you later, I hope you took a shower and brush your teeth. Y'all know I'm big about hygiene. Wash your ass, please. And, but I cut him up some apples and I gave him a box of cereal. And I wasn't thinking about my kid's father was like, well, did he have milk? I was like, I don't know, but he can drink it. It was some frosted mini wheats with raspberry in the middle. But, you know, we have to pay attention to the children. I don't care what nobody says. The children are endangered. They really are. They can't fend for themselves. That little boy was hungry. Where was he going to get food from if I didn't give it to him? I mean, eventually he said his mother and them was asleep at 10 something in the morning. They probably been up all goddamn night. Probably just went to bed. That's why he's outside. Because why is he outside unattended? I hate to see little kids outside playing and riding bikes and there are no other children outside with them. Because who's watching them? So I whenever I see him out lingering alone, I give him food, go in the house and eat. I'm going to make that a habit. And you know, I cook, sometimes when I'm sad I cook, or if I'm feeling away or I'm just a little hungry, and I always cook too much because I send food around to other people. But I'm going to make it a point to make sure that I send them some pasta. And you know, believe it or not, you can feed somebody for $3. You can feed a whole family if need be. Pasta and sauce is cheap. Throw a little cheese in there. There you go, baked ziti, baby. Meatless, whatever. Little kids don't care. You can give them pasta, butter sauce, garlic, salt, and pepper. That's the bomb.com. Now that's a cheap ass meal and you be feeling right. Okay. But we have to pay attention to the children. It's so sad. Like, he need a haircut. I should have brought him with me. I should have brought the little boy with me. Maybe I'll bring him back next week. He need a haircut. He need clothes. I'm confused though. Like, I really want to know, where did he come from? Because the homie Jadir is always, and I mean, I'm taking it they got different fathers, but, or different, I don't know, because the boy's not being clear, and I'm asking him, and he's being really evasive, which is making me kind of uncomfortable. Because where did you come from? That's your mother? Y'all got the same father? What is the deal? Because I was trying to get it out of him, and every time I do, he like looks to the ground, like something is off. I don't know what it is. Something is off. I guess it's time for me not to mind my goddamn business again. I'm gonna have to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask the little girls, because they nosy. They probably know the answers that I need, or they'll find out. Because I want to know what's really good. Like, why, if that's your brother, how come he's clean, his hair is cut, and yours is not? And you know that happens too. There are often situations where only one of the children is abused. And matter of fact, because that little, and then I was asking, there's another little kid I be seeing wandering around, and I think that's a little brother too. But that little brother looks a little unkept too. I wonder, yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm about to be nosy today. Well, not today, it's 90-something degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning. But as soon as this heat wave break, but I'm sure he'll be back for food later today. But he doesn't want to tell me the truth, so I'm going to have to find out from someone else. But just think about this. Imagine if I was some hateful predator. I could have taken advantage of that little boy because he was hungry. I saw that when those little Africa videos that I post for y'all and those videos from other countries. Do watch them on my community board. I'm not just putting them up there because I feel like it. I've watched the videos and I deemed them worthy, and I found something in there that moved me or made me feel a way. I'm not putting them up there for no reason. But little children, you know, when they're hungry, even here, poverty, you know, will allow people to take advantage of you if you're living in poverty. You hungry, you haven't had any food, and somebody say they want to go in a car, you come with me, you'll do it because you're hungry. It's a sad situation. We have to open our eyes and ears to the people around us. Pay attention to the kids in your neighborhood, please. They need your assistance. The elderly people. Like I said, thank God for all them elderly people who stopped for my daughter yesterday, you know, and the young men. Also, you know, God rest in peace to John Lewis. You know, 80 years old. He's seen a lot. And like I was telling my daughter, because she was like, I couldn't believe how many people stopped. I said, let me tell you something. 80 years old in America, an 80-year-old black American has seen things that we could only imagine. That's why when people disregard racism and this civil rights movement right now and disrespect old people, it is a slap in the face. It really is. It's a blessing. If you got grandparents and great aunts and all that, listen to their stories. They come from this. They know what it is. And people just disregard them and blow them off. You know what I'm saying? You see an elderly person, you know, get the fuck out the way. Let them go by. Don't curse in front of them. Basic shit. Respect our elders. We don't do it because people don't respect one another. And it is really the time to make change. We can't keep going in a negative direction and just saying that this shit is okay. Because we got enough going on with these people out here in the street. Because, like I said, my daughter is little. But had that Karen did that shit to me, I would have beat her ass on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. But she wouldn't even said that to me. Because when I got out, my presence would have told her to shut the fuck up. Right now, or we going down, bitch. We, you know. They try it with certain people. And the thing about my daughter, too, I'm sure that people stop because, like I said, if anybody driving by would have thought, oh, my God, she's arguing with a little girl. You know what I'm saying? She's arguing with a kid. So, yeah, they stopped. And, you know, we see what's going on the news. But we got to respect our elders. We have to treat people with kindness. We need to look out for the kids. Please look out for the children and the elderly and the sickly. They need you. And those blessings come back to you because I'm telling you, I thank God those people stopped for my daughter. That lady was going a little fucking crazy yesterday with the bitches and all that. She would have never did that shit to me. Oh my God. Or if she would have tried it and I was in the car, I would have got out and immediately fucking dropped her ass with a 2-piece and a biscuit. Oh yes, bitch. So, yeah. But, what do y'all think? Like, you know, when y'all see children, do y'all take a second look? Like, if you see, you know, because I've seen stories of little kids catching a bus to the movie theaters. Like, how the fuck does a 3-year-old get from their neighborhood 20 minutes away on a city bus and nobody notices? Like, the bus driver didn't see the kid, the people on the bus don't see the kid. Like, what's really good? But it happens. So are you a person who gives a damn about children and elderly, or are you kind of in this world just coasting through? If you are, I just, please, because you never know when you're going to need a moment of kindness, okay, for yourself or for someone close to you. So just, you know, make a little extra effort. Look, offer a kid $1. If you at the store and you see the kids is like, you know, going in their pocket, that means they don't have the money. Pay for it for them. It's okay. Pay for it. Doesn't matter if their mama ain't shit, if their mama on crack. Those are the kids you need to help the most. Right, the kids in the struggle. Those kids need you. Many kids don't have, you know, some of us take for granted a bar of soap. Some people don't have that shit. They don't have toothpaste, laundry detergent. We take a lot of shit for granted. So, yes, you see somebody, they looking like they ain't got it. They ain't got it. Just give them the $1. I always, you know, if I'm in the hood somewhere and I see little kids, I always pay for their shit. They don't, you know, they look like they scraping. Sometimes they don't even got to be scraping. Like, I got you. It's just good to pay it forward for people. But look out for our peoples, look out for our children's, because you don't know when you're going to need somebody to look out for yours. I'm telling you. Because the karma bus is riding and she's showing up on time. I'm thankful for that. Deuces.